I want to get the read on all of this from our former ambassador, Bruce Heyman, on this and what he makes of this right now. Because if you think about it, Ambassador, what's going on now is very, very real. And this is something that's not going away, that farmers are feeling it because a big customer for their goods just isn't showing up, China. So obviously, ahead of tariffs, this is the reality, right?
Well, we're using tariffs as a weapon in advance of negotiations, and so we've weaponized trade. We've done it with the Canadians, we've done it with Europeans, and we've done it with the Chinese. There are consequences to this, and we're starting to see them.
All right. Now, what I wonder is the president will argue when it comes to Canada and Mexico and weaponizing trade, he got what he wanted. They signed an agreement today. No guarantee that will be written off by Congress. But having said that, that the end, the president will tell you, justifies the means. What do you think?
I think absolutely not. First of all, if that was the case, he would have taken steel and aluminum tariffs off today. And so he's weaponized that against the Canadians, and they've responded in kind in a lot of ways where farmers like that are being impacted. But we've impacted the relationship so deeply. It's unfortunate because, you know, we now have polls across Canada where the attitude toward the United States is the worst it's been maybe in the history of the country. And so we're going to have to do a lot of work to repair the damage that was done.
You know, there are a lot of folks in the Trump administration, ambassadors, say, well, if that's what it takes to eventually have fair, freer trade and we're not being hosed, so be it, you say?
Yeah, well, in Canada, we had a trade surplus before going into this. 99% of all the trade we did had no tariffs whatsoever. And now we have tariffs and steel and retaliatory tariffs. I would say in Canada, I know so well, that was a fight that was wrong. I mean, in the steel and aluminum, we have a trade surplus in steel, and we're imposing these tariffs for national security. And the prime minister addressed that today very directly, like, come on. You know, we've got a deal. We're your best friend. We're your next door neighbor. We do so much together. What do you still have these steel and aluminum tariffs on? And if it was to get a trade outcome, well, we've got it. But we continue to do this, and I just think it's unfortunate.
I'm just wondering with China, because you make the argument that our real problem is with China. I mean, that it seemed like it was upside down to go after Canada and or Mexico, or even fight with the South Koreans. Believing that, it is what it is. But the markets seem to be pinning their hopes on something coming this weekend and the dinner tomorrow night. You know how these things are done, and I always think at a ministerial level and below, they might have already put something together, and the pageantry of tomorrow night seals the deal. What do you think?
Well, look, I'm hopeful we at least delay the implementation of the next leg of these tariffs so that we can find a constructive path to agree to an outcome. The Chinese are very different from our allies in Europe and in North America. They have been stealing a lot of our proprietary information. They've been forcing us to split our company values with local state-operated companies. And so as a result of all that, I don't think it's been a level playing field. And I think the president's right about that. But what we need are allies to all come together with us, and we've been poking our allies pretty good. And so now we need all of them to come together to help us with China, and I'm not sure they're going to be as enthusiastic in doing that.
That might be an understatement. Ambassador, thank you very much for taking the time.